Thank you all for coming out tonight. We have some amazing comics. This is my first time, so it may not be that funny. And a big thank you to Jody for putting all this together. All right. Okay. Well, like I said, this is my first time up here. Okay, one more time. This is my first time up here. I've never done this before. I'm a little nervous, but I finally decided to do comedy in my 40s because, well, I'm a procrastinator. Now let me tell you about myself. I do have a twin sister. We're identical. No, I'm just kidding. She's a girl. We're completely different. She's responsible. She has a great credit score. And here I am in my 40s doing comedy. Yeah, she was born first, and I was born like about 14 minutes later. So I guess I've always been a procrastinator because I was like, one more minute before I was born. I guess that's why I'm single, because I'm a procrastinator. There was this girl I really liked, and well, it took a little too long to ask her out. By the time I finally had the courage and finally decided to ask her out, she was on her second marriage. With kids. But let me tell you, I mean, I've tried the dating apps, but dating is still hard. It's 2022 and it's still hard. Even though you have Tinder, OkCupid, Coffee Meets Bagel, it's really hard. And I don't know about you, but do you guys remember those other Craigslist? Do you guys remember Casual Encounters? How creepy was that? I mean, seriously, you would like scroll, you would find an ad that said, I saw you on the 3rd Street station. Our eyes met. As our tickets were printing, the train was approaching. We both made a run for it. You, however, ran into a column and your prosthetic arm fell out. You made it to the train and I didn't, but I picked up your arm. It smelled of pine and saddleback oil. I have it now in my living room. Contact me. I would like to meet the rest of you. Susan. Still owe you 8 minutes. But yeah, so dating is hard. Even when you go through the profiles and as you're going through them, there's always a disclaimer, especially in all caps. And you know some serious shit if it's in all caps. The first thing you see as you're scrolling down, absolutely no dick pics. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I am a gentleman. I would send those out, but I still want the option to be there. And another disclaimer you do see is, especially like when you go on Tinder, by the way, congrats, is absolutely no hookups. Really? No hookups? Then why are you on this app, Susan? Are you looking for more limbs? Now, I do like to date independent women. They're all independent until you sleep with them. All of a sudden, they can't come unless you are choking them and they call you daddy. Who's independent now? Now, I haven't always been single. I was in a relationship for about 4 years. Granted, two of those years, I was trying to break up with her, but I was like, I'll just do it later. Gotta admit though, after the breakup, it was really hard. I remember sleeping at night, just instinctively, just like throwing my arm, trying to hug her, only to be met with empty space. And now, all these years later that I'm single, I look at that space, and I don't want to give that up. Especially to pillows. You women love your pillows. I'm not about to give that up. Especially, Thank you. What up? I don't want to give up that space to pillows. You women love your pillows. Those are pillows that I'm not even allowed to touch. If I sleep on a pillow, you guys are going to bring it up in an argument later. It'll be something like, I cannot believe you missed my surprise birthday party. You don't care about me. Just like that time you slept on my Himalayan pillow. Well, I am getting older, but I have no kids. Thank God. But I do have lovely nieces and nephews. In fact, my goddaughter, she's about to pop a little one anytime now, which got me thinking, that's gonna make me a god grandfather. And just anything, like any title grandfather just doesn't sit right with me. I'm not ready for that. I mean, I have a dad bod with no kids, which I'm fine. But no one ever okays a granddad bod. No girl has ever said, choke me harder, granddad. Double you one time. Now, in these couple of days, the Supreme Court is going to issue a ruling that will affect women, and it looks like we're going to be taking a couple steps back if it's issued, and we can't go back. It's going to affect a woman's body, and if we go back up, it means we're going back to pulling out. You can't do that. You know how expensive it gets to replace your mess towels? There's only so much con can take. Maybe 7, 9 times tops. That's how many busts you're going to get out of each top. More than 9 times, no matter how many times you wash it, that towel's going to be stiff. That's it. 9 times. Just like a cat. Kant only has 9 lives. But yes, women are angry on social media about that, and men are like, eh. Another thing I noticed on social media is, I don't know where this came from, but all of a sudden, women like to manifest. And they're just manifesting to the universe, like a career, a relationship, a vacation. It's just going to come out of thin air. Like seriously, you're going to get a career out of thin air without sending your resume on Indeed? The only free cash you're going to get out of thin air is going to be some foreign guy overseas asking for you to send him some pictures of your feet for $500. $600 if you send him some unused panties. Preferably not cotton, because we know what he's going to use them for. And apparently there's rules when you manifest. You have to do it when there's a new moon or a full moon, when Jupiter is right out of Aries, and when the moon is in Taurus at 9:53. And especially now that Mercury stopped drinking Gatorade, or is that a retrograde, or whatever that bullshit is? Because you women love to just blame everything on Mercury retrograde. But anyway, so yes, now that Mercury's out of retrograde, you gotta get those crystals out. And there's so many crystals, I can't even name. It's like agathith, and you have your clear and your rose crystal. And yeah, there's just too many to name. But you gotta get all those crystals out. Now, the one that you shouldn't get out though is the tiger eye. Don't get that one out. Unless you're a cougar, then it's fine. Congratulations, you manifested 25-year-olds. And another thing, apparently that's a rule when you manifest, is you gotta align your chakras. You gotta align the crown, the third eye, the throat, all the way down to the root. Did I get that right, ladies? I once was dating a girl who had a lazy third eye. She had to turn her head this way in order for her chakras to align. Another thing that's popular online that I see a lot is vision boards. No, women love their vision boards. Now, men, if you don't know what this is, let me explain. I do have sisters. Apparently, it's whatever you want to vision for the future. You know, however you want your job to be in the future. Whatever vacation you want to take in the future. And apparently, you just put words and quotes and pictures like live, love, laugh. What the fuck does live, love, laugh even mean? Let's get together or brunch and hee hee ha ha over mimosas?
Yeah.
But yes. Now, if you're going to manifest anything, ladies, manifest less pillows. Manifest where you're going to eat. Pick a place. Manifest a dress with pockets. So we don't have to carry your stuff anymore. I still gotta go on. Now, this is my first time here. Let me explain what I do for a living. I work at a personal injury law firm, and all my friends are always asking if I work for the ones on the billboards. Now you know which ones I'm talking about. They're everywhere. They're on the bus, they're on billboards. And you always see them next to that Latina lady who's trying to save you money on insurance. You know what I'm talking about? She's always with her dog and she's like awkwardly photoshopped. But let me tell you, she's not going to save you money on insurance because all she's going to do is just going to pay one doctor bill. That's it. You're going to have to choose a leg that you want healed. So yes. Now, you're not going to get Larry H. Parker. You're not going to get the other guys. You're not going to get Larry H. Parker. You're not going to get Jacoby or Meyer, and you're definitely not going to get Sweet James. You're going to get Stan, who's the first year attorney on your case, and who's probably not sweet. Now, you really don't want someone that's sweet, like Sweet James on your side. Just imagine how that's going to go if your case ever goes to trial. It'll go something like this. Your Honor, wait, I got this sweet voice. Your Honor? I know that the defendant was driving while texting and she was texting her mom and didn't see that the light was red and made an oops by hitting my client, colliding into my client. And now my client has an owie. We want to be fairly compensated. You're not going to win a trial like that, no. If you're going to go to trial, you want someone by the name of Kevin Killer. Kevin's going to fight for you. It'll go something like this. Your Honor, the defendant was texting while driving and was sending an unsolicited dick pic, an ugly one at that. The defendant missed the red light because he was sending an unsolicited, ugly dick pic. And he hit my client. Now she'll never dance again. And it's not like she could manifest a new leg. We demand $2 million, Your Honor. We want $2 million because you know the story. Company got it. No one watches daytime TV. Thank you so much. Now I gotta wrap.